This is the Samsung Galaxy A57, and even though it's not the S26 or S26 Ultra, I got the best pro tips and tricks that'll make it feel like a pro phone. Let's go. Okay, so straight out the box, there are two things you gotta do that'll make the A57 feel real pro. So first, go into settings, then display, and set the motion smoothness to adaptive. That will double your screen smoothness to 120 Hz, which is way smoother than the standard 60 that sometimes feels a bit laggy. Okay, then next you're gonna open the camera, and in photos, it's set to 12 megapixels by default. But if you tap that, it switches to 50 megapixels. And now, when you snap a photo, as you can see, you get a lot more detail. But also make sure that you go to the camera settings, then under settings to keep, make sure you toggle on this option, high picture resolution, because that way you don't have to keep switching to 50 megapixels every time you open the camera, it's just on by default. There are even more cool things you can do with your photos, and I'll show you that at the end. But now that you've got all those pro settings on, let's jump into some customization. So for customization, first make sure you've got the Samsung Good Lock app. Then what you're going to do is open it up and head to Lockstar. And in here, hit this fingerprint section to find all these brand new fingerprint unlock effects. There are a couple different options to choose from, so of course, go ahead and pick your favorite one. And now, next time you unlock your phone, haha, you got a fresh new effect. Right now, there's only a few options, so Samsung, if you're listening, add more. Okay, once you got that all set, go back into Lockstar and tap this button, Unlock Animation. These are different to the fingerprint effects because these affect your entire screen. So again, you got a few different options to choose from, and what's really cool is each one can be customized even more. So just pick the one you want, tweak it how you want, and then check it out, you've got a totally unique unlock effect. And if you pair that with a cool fingerprint style, your lock screen should instantly look way better. I mean, that's cool, but you can do even cooler things with gestures. Alright, now you're going to open Good Lock again, but this time you're going to look for Keys Cafe. And in here, you're going to tap this keyboard tab. You'll see a bunch of different keyboard designs, but what is new is this Gestures tab. So once you open it up, you'll see you can now customize 2 or 3 finger gestures. All you do is toggle it on, and then for each direction, select what it is you want. Like up, for example, I selected copy, down, I selected paste, and left, I selected undo. And now, anytime you're in any app with the keyboard open, swipe up to copy text. Then you can go to another app and swipe down to paste that text, or swipe left to undo it. This is so nifty. But we can take things to a whole different level by downloading this Micro Gestures app. It is totally free, and once you open it up, turn on the switch at the top and set the very first gesture action to go back to home. Then set all the other gestures to whatever it is you like. For example, I chose going back and also opening my recents menu. And now check this out. If I twist my phone, it goes back and I can just keep doing that. Or if I tilt it, it'll go back to the home screen. And if I rotate, boom, it goes to the recents menu. That is too cool. Now that you've got some slick motion gestures set, here's how you can do this.
Yummy, yummy, electricity in my tummy.
Okay, now do this one with me. Inside your settings, if you go into modes and routines, then discover, and from this list, look for these green icons where you'll find this low battery alert. Open it up, and then all you're gonna do is tap on save. Super simple. But what is so cool is now when your A57's battery drops below 10%, it'll literally tell you,
charge your phone.
Okay, but what's even better is you can actually change this battery percent to anything you'd like 20% for example, and you can even change the notification message to something else, like this for example.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Okay, but besides this low battery notification, back inside the Discovery tab, you'll also see this charging option too. And for this one, if you tap on Edit, then add an action, scroll down until you see Notification, and then select Show Custom Notification. Now just give it a title and then type in what it is you'd like your phone to say when you start charging it, hit done, and then when you put your phone on charge,
yummy, yummy, electricity in my tummy.
Now, there are a total of 3 different notification effects you can set up. The first one is definitely the easiest, so all you do is go into accessibility settings, then hearing enhancements, tap on flash notifications, and you can turn on the camera flash notification. Now, your camera LED will flash anytime you get a message or notification. Or even better, you could turn on screen flash notifications, and under selected apps, you can choose exactly what color you want the screen to flash depending on which app gets a notification. So green for WhatsApp, Instagram, I decided to go with purple, and for messages and Gmail, I went with red. And now anytime I get a notification from one of those apps, I can easily tell which one it is just based on the color of my screen flash. So nifty. Okay, but for the second notification option, this one's really nostalgic, and it's an app called Notify Buddy. Once you open it up, you'll see a list of your apps, and all you do is pick which one you want to enable, like WhatsApp, and in here you can also pick a color. It's already on green, so I just kept that, but you can choose something else if you want. And then make sure inside settings you turn your always on display on. And now check it out, when you get a notification, a little green LED pops up in the top left-hand corner, just like the good old Samsung days. Okay, and then the third notification option is inside your notification settings under pop-up notification style called lighting effects. This has been around for a while, but still such a cool feature that people forget even exists. And once you've chosen your style and customized it a bit, when you get a notification, not only do all those other effects happen, but so does this edge lighting effect right at the top. And speaking of notifications, here's how you can read deleted messages. Alright, now to read deleted messages, all you do is open your notification settings again, then go to advanced settings, and right in here, you'll see notification history. Make sure this is turned on, because once it's on, not only will you see all your notification history right in here, but if anyone ever deletes a message, you'll be able to go back in here and see it because it has been saved in your notification history. Sneaky. But there's something even more hidden you can do. If you go into modes and routines, then tap on routines and create a new one. Under this if section, go ahead and look for open app. Then select your streaming apps like TikTok, YouTube, or maybe Tubi, where you get free movies. Love that app. And under this then section, select the sound and vibration. Now media volume, and set this to 30%. Then click done. Now here's the trick. If you've got your volume maxed out and you open YouTube or TikTok, for example, it'll automatically adjust the volume to 30% every single time. I mean, that is so nifty. Oh, and as for those free movies I mentioned, the trick to getting them though is downloading this app called Tubi. It's an app where you can find a ton of free movies and shows with no sign up. But the only problem is Tubi is only available in certain countries. No! Unless you grab the Surfshark app. I have recommended it before and I'll recommend it again because it is so good. But then just select a US VPN option to connect to. And now in your browser, you can type in tubitv.com and boom, you can watch whatever it is you want. And there's a lot to choose from. And it's not just Tubi. It also unlocks different movies and series from Netflix and Amazon Prime from different countries too. Plus, it comes with extras like an antivirus for your phone, alerts if your info ever gets leaked online, an alternative ID so you don't have to use your real name or real info, and even its own search engine. I've been using it for years, and if you want to start your 7-day free trial plus 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN, then head to surfshark.com/Hayls or use code Hayls at checkout. Alright, if you swipe down into your quick settings panel and tap the pencil icon, you'll notice these little handles on everything. And now if you hold and drag on them, you can resize your icons to anything you want. You can also move them anywhere you want. Pretty cool, but here's a neat little trick. If you resize the volume slider from horizontal to vertical, and the same for the brightness slider, then move both of them to the right-hand side of your screen, just like this, they are now way easier to control using just your thumb. I'd also suggest you change your media controller to this new larger size, which honestly just looks better and you get to see more of the artwork. Okay, but what if you mess up your entire quick settings panel? Well, it's actually really easy to fix. All you do is hit this pencil icon, and inside panel settings, just hit this reset button, and that'll put everything back to normal. Nice. But now let me show you one of the most pro features on this phone. So the S26 range comes with a really cool new feature that turns text into photo edits. So you literally just type in what it is you want to change about the photo and boom, it does it all for you. The A57 doesn't have that though, but there is a way to get it. All you do is press and hold the side button to open the Gemini Assistant, then tap the plus icon, go to the gallery and select the photo it is you want to edit. Now just type in whatever it is you want to edit about this picture. So I want to go from daytime to night. Hit send, and in a couple of seconds, bam, Gemini literally edits that photo. It is so surprisingly good, and you can barely even tell it's edited. And it works with almost anything. You could even add stuff to the pic that wasn't there. Then speaking of the assistant, there's now a brand new one. To get it, all you do is head back into settings, but this time advanced features, then side button, and under long press, you'll see your usual Google and Bixby, but if you tap this little settings icon, you'll find this brand new Perplexity assistant. It basically does everything Gemini and Bixby can, but a bit better because it searches the internet to find the most accurate answers. Oh, and under other apps, as long as you have these installed, you can even choose between ChatGPT or Claude. And then again, just use the side button to chat with them. Super easy. But another button you should know about is the subscribe button, so you can stay up to date with all my latest tips and tricks, and I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles!